Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Fazza Soulful Rhymes on official Sheikh Hamdan's YouTube channel. Poems by Fazza.
Wings of a dream, I stitched my dreams with threads of light, wove them soft through endless night. The world may say they're far too high, but stars are born to touch the sky. Each step I take, though slow and sure, carries hope that will endure. Through trials fierce and winds so strong, my soul still hums a fearless song. No chain can bind, no doubt can stay, for dreams take flight. They find their way, and though I walk where none have been, the sky still whispers, rise again. Beneath the weight of endless time, where shadows stretch and echoes chime, a fire burns within my chest, a restless spark that knows no rest. It flickered first in days of old, a whispered dream, a story told. But winds of doubt and storms of fear would try to douse its light so clear. They said, be still, don't chase the sky, for wings are clipped when hopes fly high. Yet something deeper called to me, a voice as vast as any sea. It spoke of roads yet left untraced, of songs unsung, of dreams embraced. It told me pain was but a door, a path to rise, to seek for more. So through the fire I chose to stand, with broken past and trembling hands. Each scar a tale, each wound a guide, yet still my spirit burned inside. I walked through nights so long and cold, through trials fierce, through stories old. I met despair, I faced my fall, but still the fire heard its call. It rose anew, a beacon bright, a force that turned the dark to light. And now I stand, no chains, no fears, a soul reborn through all these years. For in my chest the flame remains unyielding, strong through joys and pains. A fire within, so wild, so free, the endless spark that burns in me. Beneath the sky so vast, so wide, where moonlight weaves the ocean's tide, a quiet voice, so soft, so deep, calls out to those who dare to weep. It sings of loss, it hums of pain, yet through the storm it speaks of gain. For every tear that stains the ground, a seed of strength is there, unbound. I walked the roads where silence grew, where echoes faded, hearts withdrew. I felt the weight of empty space, the longing for a warm embrace. But in the stillness there it lay, a whisper faint yet not astray. It told of time, of fleeting years, of love that lingers past our fears. It told me sorrow shapes the soul, that broken wings can still be whole, that even when the dark is deep, a dream can wake, no longer sleep. So here I stand beneath the stars, with healed up wounds and faded scars. I hold my past within my hands, yet still my heart it understands that every fall, its shattered part, is just a lesson from the start. For pain, though cruel, still leaves behind a wisdom that the lost will find. So let the whispers guide you through. Embrace the old, embrace the old, embrace the new. For though the night may hide the sun, the soul's bright fire is never done. I walked a road of dust and stone, a path that I must tread alone. The winds would howl, the night would weep, yet onward still my soul would keep. The past behind, a distant hue, with scars that bled but wisdom grew. Each shadow whispered, turn around, but dreams don't rise from staying bound. I stumbled once, I fell down twice, the coldest winds, they turned to ice. Yet in the cracks of shattered ground, a seed of fire my heart had found. Not all who roam have lost their way, some search for dawn in shades of gray. Some seek the echoes left unsaid, the voices dancing in their head. So through the dark, through storm and rain, through whispered doubt and silent pain, I walked, I ran, I fell, I rose, for only those who fight will know that every trial, each broken chain was never meant to end in vain. The road within, though rough unkind, will lead me home, will make me shine, will make me shine. So let me walk, let me believe, let dreams take root, let hope not leave. For even in the longest night, the soul will rise, will find its light. I have walked through fire, through dust, through rain, carrying dreams that once felt in vain. Each step I took, though worn, though slow, led me down paths I feared to go. I have seen the night stretch far and wide, felt its cold hand rest at my side. It whispered doubts, it fed my fears, it turned my hope to silent tears. But deep inside, where embers gleam, a voice still burned, a flickering dream. It spoke of strength, of battles won, of rising even when all seemed gone. So I stood again, though bruised, though weak, with shaking hands, too tired to speak. Yet in my chest my fire swayed, a stubborn spark that never strayed. Through every loss, through every scar, through nights where dreams felt much too far, I learned that pain can shape, can mold, can carve a heart both fierce and bold. For even when the sky turns black and storms push every dream I lack, I know the fire inside won't fade. I know the ashes won't be my grave. I rise again, no chains, no fears, a soul reborn through all these years. For every fall, for every fight, I find my wings. I chase the light. I see. I have wandered through the quiet storms, through endless nights and faded forms, each whisper lost, each echo drowned, yet still my heart refused the ground. The world once told me, stay, be still, don't chase the dream, don't climb the hill. But fire lives where freedom dwells, not caged by fear, nor bound by spells. So I set forth with weary hands, across the seas through unknown lands. The road was rough, the path unclear, each step was carved from doubt and fear. I met the voices of the past, they spoke of pain, of love that passed. I met the ghosts of things undone, of wars I lost, of fights I won. And through it all, through loss and gain, through shattered hope, through quiet pain, I found a truth, both deep and wide, that strength is born from what's inside. Not in the gold, not in the name, not in the fleeting spark of fame, but in the scars, the lessons learned, the way a wounded soul still burns. So here I stand, no fear, no chains, a warrior built from storms and rain. For though the road still twists and winds, I walk with light, I walk with time. For every fall, I rise once more, the sea, the sky, an open door. The soul's journey will never end, for time's a river, our oldest friend. I have walked through fire and rain, through silent nights, through burning pain. I have stumbled, I have bled, carrying words left unsaid. They told me dreams were meant to fade, that life was just a passing shade. But deep inside where hope still grows, a flame was lit, a light still glows. The road was long, the skies turned black, yet even then I won't turn back. For in the dark I found my way, a voice that would not fade away. A voice that would not fade away. Each scar I wear, each wound I own, has built a strength I've only known. Not made from gold, nor cast in stone, but from the fire I call my own. They tried to break me, tried to bend, but I was never meant to end. For every fall I rise once more, each time much stronger than before. So here I stand, my heart unchained, through loss, through love, through joy, through pain. For I am more than what they see, I am unbreakable. I am me. I have danced with sorrow, I have walked with pain. I have stood in storms, faced the pouring rain. They tried to break me, tried to bend, but I was born to rise again. The world may whisper, stay in line, don't chase the dream, don't cross the sign. But I was never one to stay, my soul was built to find its way. I climbed the hills, I crossed the seas, I chased the winds, I ran with ease. Though bruised and torn, I did not fall, for strength was always in my call. Each scar I wear, a tale untold, a mark of fire, fierce and bold, not signs of weakness nor of shame, but proof that I survived the flame. The battle raged, the nights were long, but still I sang my warrior song. For even in the hardest fight, I saw the dawn, I found the light. So here I stand with lifted eyes, a heart unchained, a soul that flies. For I was never meant to flee, a warrior lives and dies free. I have seen the night stretch far and wide, felt the weight of dreams denied. Stood at the edge where shadows grow, wondering if the light would show. Sit. The world has tried to pull me down, to steal my fire, make me drown. Yet deep inside, beneath my skin, a silent storm begins to spin. They said, stay quiet, dim your glow. But stars are born to burn and show. They said, don't climb, the fall is steep. But wings were made for those who leap. Through every trial, every scar, I've learned that wounds don't make you marred. They shape the soul, they carve the way, they teach the heart how not to sway. I rise like dawn, like golden fire, fueled by hope and fierce desire. Not chained by fear, nor bound by past, for I was built to make it last. So watch me now, I won't turn back. I walk a road that stays on track. No matter storms, no matter strife, I rise like the sun. I rise for life, for life. I have walked through endless fire, through nights of doubt, through loss, through air. I have stood where others fell, and carried storms I'd never tell. The world has tried to weigh me down, to steal my voice, to make me drown. But even when my hands would shake, I swore my soul would never break. They whispered, quit, just let it be, that fate was not designed for me. But stars don't ask before they shine, their light was always meant to climb. I've known the taste of bitter days, of broken hopes, of burnt out ways. But even when the dark was deep, my spirit chose to never sleep. For in my chest a fire burned, a lesson hard, a truth I learned. That pain may cut, that time may test, but only fools think loss is rest. So here I stand, no chains, no ties, with fearless heart and steady eyes. For though the road is rough and steep, the soul that fights is one that keeps. The soul that fights is one that keeps. No storm can bend what fate awakes, for I am fire. I do not break. I have walked where few would dare, through endless nights, through hollow air. The weight of sorrow, the sting of pain, yet still I rise again. He told me, stop, don't chase the sky. That dreams of fools who learn to fly. But what is life if not a climb? A battle fought against the time? I've seen the walls, I've felt the chains, I've known the loss, I've worn the stains. Yet, even when my knees would bend, I knew this fight was not the end. For strength is born in shattered things, in silent cries and clipped off wings. And every scar upon my skin is proof that I still burn within. No storm can drown the fire inside, no fear can steal the dreamer's pride. For I was never meant to kneel, my heart was made of stone and steel. So let the winds howl loud and wild, let fate be cruel, let trials pile, for I will walk this path unchained. A warrior soul will not be tamed. They tried to break me, tried to bend, told me my journey had to end. That dreams were just for those who sleep, that mountain stood too tall, too steep, tall, too steep. But I was never one to kneel, my heart is fire, my soul is steel. No storm can shake the road I take, no fear can make my spirit break. I've walked through nights so cold, so long, yet still I hum my battle song. For even when the dark is deep, the light I seek is mine to keep. The light I seek is mine to keep. Each scar I wear, a badge, a tale of battles won, of times I failed, but failure is just the price we pay to rise again, to find our way. I won't be silenced, won't be swayed, won't let my fire turn to shade. For every fall, for every fight, I rise again, I own the night. So let them doubt, let them deceive, I know myself, I still believe. Through every trial, every toll, I walk unshaken. I am whole. I have walked through fire, through winds that scream, through shattered hope, through lost belief. I have seen the stars turn cold and dim, yet still the light burn bright within. They told me give up, don't hold on tight, that dreams dissolve in endless night, that I was born where echoes stay, where warriors rise and find their way. Each fall I learned, each loss I grew, through pain, through storms, through skies so blue. For strength is not in hands unscarred, but in the soul that bears the marks. The world may twist, the tide may turn, yet deep inside I'll always burn. No chains, no doubts, no weight, no fears can silence what has lived for years. I am not glass, I do not break, I am the dawn, I am the quake, I am the dawn, I am the quake. For even when the last light fades, I'll shine again. I will remain. I have walked through storms so wild, faced the dark, a lonesome child. Lost in echoes, drowned in rain, yet still I rose through every pain. They told me stay, don't reach too high, that dreams will burn, that hopes will die. But I was never made to stay, my soul was built to find its way. Each scar I wear, a lesson learned, each tear I shed, a page I turned. The weight of sorrow, heavy chains, only fueled the fire in my veins. I've seen the night stretch far and wide, felt fear try hard to pull me aside. Yet even in the darkest hours, I held on tight to hidden powers. For strength is born from battle cries, from broken wings that still will rise. And though the world may shake and spin, it cannot steal the fire within. So here I stand, unbowed, untamed, through loss, through love, through joy, through pain. For even when the light is thin, I'll burn, I'll shine, I'll rise again. I have walked where silence grows, where weary hearts and lost souls go. I have felt the weight of time, felt dreams slip through these hands of mine. The winds have tried to change my course, the world has tested strength with force. Yet even when my path turned cold, my fire refused to lose its hold. They told me that don't stand too tall, that even giants sometimes fall. But I was never built to break. My soul's a storm, my will won't shake. Through every loss, through every fight, I carved my way, I found my light. For pain may whisper, doubt may call, but I was made to rise through all. So here I stand with fearless grace, the scars I wear won't be erased. For though the road is rough and steep, I am unshaken, I am free. I have walked where few would tread through storms that whispered doubt and dread. I have seen the night stretch far and wide, yet still I held the fire inside. They told me dreams are meant to fade, that chasing stars won't bring me shade. But what is life if not a climb? A road unpaved, the test of time? I fell, I bled, I lost my way, yet still I rose to face the day, for every fall has taught me more. Each scar a lesson carved in core. Each scar a lesson carved in core. The world may shake, the winds may roar, yet I will stand afraid no more. For in my soul a light still gleams, I walk the path that fuels my dreams. So let them say it's much too steep, that only fools dare chase what's deep. But I was never meant to stay, my heart was built to find its way. Falls to find its way. No chains, no fear, no ties to bind. I chase the sun, I leave behind the doubts, the weight, the past unkind. For dreamers walk and dreamers climb. I have walked through endless fire, felt my dreams burn on the pyre. Seen the night stretch far and wide, yet still I kept the light inside. The world has tried to hold me still, to break my heart, to test my will. It whispered, stay, don't chase too high, that wings will tear when they touch the sky. But I was never built to kneel, my soul is stone. My heart is steel, each scar I wear, each wound I own is proof of battles fought alone. I have stumbled, I have bled, carried words left unsaid, watched as hope began to fade. Yet even then, I was not swayed. For even in the darkest night, a single ember holds its light. A spark will grow, a fire will wake, no storm can drown, no force can break. The road is long, the climb is steep, the pain is sharp, the scars cut deep. But strength is born in shattered things, in broken bones and tattered wings. So I will walk though winds may roar, though doubt may knock upon my door. For I was never meant to stay. My heart was built to find a way. Let them judge, let them deceive. I know my fire, I still believe. Through every fall, through every fight, I rise again. I chase the light.